That's always been a song that's encouraged me all my 40 years plus now. Actually 41 years old. And I thank God for my journey in life. And I just see that every step of the way, God is always leading through the valley, through the mountains, through the fire, in the water. Yeah, whatever I've been through, God has always been there for me. Yeah, I've been through so many experiences in life, and I just thank God for everything because it has been a way God has used to help me to know Him, and He has been so real to me. Yeah, I've gone through a lot in my life. I love. I've been abused, family issues, and so as in, not my husband, as in where I grew up from. Yeah, so many things that have brought stress into my life, I think. And I think, I thought, I was going good because I'm always praying to God about it. But this 10 days helped me realize that there was still something missing, maybe because the pains were still there, and so I learned to give all my pains to God. God has done so many big things in my life, At the stage I thought, oh, marry me, oh, I will now have kids, so just so many things. But God has, showed me that I'm so special to Him. He loves me so much, and He has brought me through those, gave me a wonderful husband and 3 kids, and it's just amazing. It's just a miracle that God made to happen. If you feel God doesn't love you, God loves you so much. And and like He said in Jeremiah 29:11, I know the thoughts I have for you, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you a future and a future. And another verse said unexpected, and God said is, I think we read it also in one of the days. We are engraved in the palms of God. And when I first discovered that first, I cried a lot. Yeah, so God has seen me so many experiences, and then I was having my third baby, and there were so many issues also at that time. And I think it was really stressful. My husband was away in the UK studying, did his master's there and all that. And I just felt all alone all by myself and have to deal with all the things that was happening all around me with the family I grew up from and all that. And so I think it all came out at delivery time. My blood pressure went up, and that was it. And then I've been, dealing with that for, the past 8 years now. And I just didn't know what to do. I thought, what does blood pressure? It leads to stroke, heart failure, whatever. So I was really scared. But God gave me the assurance I will live, I remember when I went to, I didn't even know when I delivered my baby that they didn't tell me anything. They were just giving me this drug. Okay, use. They didn't tell me anything. They didn't educate me on what was going on. So being me, I don't like medication. So when I got one, I just threw them all away and didn't take them. So I was just having all these nightmares, bad dreams, and I just went to the to cut the long story short, I went to the doctor, and my blood pressure was over 200. The nurse looked at me like this, and I'm like, smiling at her. I don't know why. I didn't know what she was talking about at that time. And when I saw the doctor, he just said, "Okay, bring her a medication now and take it now." With my baby at my back and all that. And Yeah, I took it for a week, and I thought that was the end again, and I went off it. I'm like, and my friend who was a nurse said, "Oh, what happened?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I've taken the medication, and I finished it like an antibiotics, and that was it." I didn't really know what she had a blood pressure machine. I didn't have any in Nigeria. Then I don't have any. So she did it, and she was like, you still have to, yeah. And she educated me about it, and I'm like, really? Well, yeah, I just thought, well, it's another problem for God to solve. But yeah, I kept praying about it, but it won't go away. And I'm like, what is going on? Yeah, so, and then God started taking me through. I have to eat healthy, and that was like hard to do. Then there was a day God told me, when you were in the uni, because I went to the Adventist uni, that's where I experienced vegetarian diet for the first time. And then there was a time we had to riot because they didn't give us pepper in our food. The whole university went to uproar and all that. Yeah, so we like our meat, we like our pepper and all that. Yeah, so, but then I noticed my blood pressure was very low. It was always low. And yeah, and so my mind just went to it. Why was your blood pressure like so normal and even low? Like, it maybe was the food I was eating that time. So I was I've prayed to God about it, but it's just been a struggle to like come off to be a vegetarian. It's like, really, yeah. So yeah, and but God has been dealing with me about it, and I've been trying to. So when I came here, God told me through the experience of Samuel when it took Saul, is not by sacrifice but by obedience. That was the first thing God told me the first night. And I'm like, okay. And I didn't know what the whole program was about, but I learned obedience that day. That God, I have to obey, isn't it? Yeah, so, yeah. So I decided to, submit to God. And the program was really, really such a wonderful one. It was a blessing to me and every one of us, isn't it? Yeah, we learned a lot. Yeah, I'm good at snacking in between meals and all that. Eating when I'm in snacking, when I have the food on fire, I'm still eating it and all that. By the time I finish the food, I'm already full. And I'll still have to eat with my family again, so overeating. So I'm just thinking of all these things. Yeah, chewing also, and the water. I'm very low on water. Yeah, and all that. So, and all the stress of work and, family life and everything. Yeah, so I've learned a lot throughout this program. My exercise book is already halfway gone because I'm jotting, and I have a lot to go back to and chew, and chew on again and learn to chew my food. I was telling my family this afternoon, you have to learn to chew. They're looking at me like, what are you talking about? Yeah, and I also learned through the experience of Peter. Sometimes we think we are in the church, we are converted, we know Jesus, and Jesus said, yeah, I know you, you're the Son of God and all that. But when trials and, come our way, things don't go right, that's when we really know whether we are converted. So I had to be reconverted again through this 10 days and actually give all my, Lord, please heal my heart and forgive me all my sins, and all, I just try to open my heart and see where I needed, all those, God to just heal me. And I thank God for everything. Yeah, today, I said as of today, I've lost 4 kilograms. Yeah, I was 74, well, plus, I'm now 70. Yeah, I feel more energetic, all the fatigue is gone. I wake up on time and all that. My mind is clearer. And my tummy has gone down a lot because people always think I'm pregnant. Yeah. Yeah, so that always upsets me a lot, but yeah, thank God. My blood pressure also has improved. It's just been a miracle. And yeah, I really thank God. And I have peace of mind that God, who has begun a good work in me, will bring it to perfection. I've learned to take all my pains to Jesus. I can see I'm becoming a calm and patient person by God's grace. Yeah, I believe God has forgiven me all my sins as well. Yeah, and I just pray by God's grace, all I've learned here, I'll put it into into practice. Yeah, I'm determined in my heart, but I'm praying for God's grace, yeah, to do it, and I pray God pray along with me also. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm just so happy how I wake up every morning early, and I'm just so happy because I can now have a wonderful time of devotion every day. Maybe commit all my well, everything to God's hands, my taste bud and all, and see, yeah, God leading me through every day. So I'm excited about having that personal, more. Yeah, I've seen the relationship now between the gospel and the health message. I never understood it so far. Yeah, and I just praise God for that. Yeah, I didn't feel hungry for 5 days. I did the fast, and we still wanted to go on. I and Maurice were like still, because the chewing kind of like, Joy taught us, somebody who had, who was in the war times or in a concentrate camp, they were just giving him, a spoon of rice to eat, and he would just chew it one grain at a time, And as he was chewing one grain at a time, that's what he does. He just chew it slowly. And everybody was getting lean, but he was getting fat by just eating one spoon of rice. Like, wow, really? Yeah, so that really helped me to understand the chewing thing. And I wasn't hungry. I was saying I wanted to go for the whole 10 days, maybe on fruit diet. But I just thank God also for the grace to recover and learn to cook healthy and enjoy healthy food. The meals are so beautiful. I think all our taste buds have changed. We are really enjoying it. Yeah. So I just want to say a big thank you to the team here, and I just thank you for demonstrating the love of God in your character, your way of life, your attitude, your simplicity. It really touched my heart. Your friendliness is such amazing. Everybody is approachable. Everybody is just so, it's just a wonderful experience and it also taught me to also strive to be selfless and to be a missionary also for God wherever I am. Thank you so much.